Across Australia, New Zealand and the South Pacific, this is the week's Adventist News in Focus with David Gibbons.
Hello, thanks for joining me. For the past 25 years, Pastor Ray Coombe has officially represented his church in the area of religious liberty. He's helped church members not wanting to work or study on Saturdays, the Adventist Church's weekly Sabbath. He's met with representatives of other religions and Christian denominations. And he's organised conferences and seminars to explain and discuss religious liberty issues. Pastor Coombe was honoured during the Adventist Church's recent 5-yearly World Meetings in the US.
Yes, I believe that religious freedom is going to continue to be an important issue for the church. We know from Bible prophecy that as we come closer to the end of time, these are going to be real issues, and our church members need to understand it and have good support on the subject of religious freedom.
Pastor Coombe will be retiring later this year. It's a sad fact for many in the Western world that as our wallets expand, so do our waistlines. And despite having more wealth and physical security than ever before, rates of depression in the West are climbing. Michelle Noriento and Suzanne Bocking believe the solutions are found in God's plan for our lives. Using biblical principles, they offer counselling, coaching and life education, particularly focusing on women. Adventists in the Cook Islands have been challenged to involve worshippers of all ages, from respected elders to small children. A worship conference held at Rarotonga gathered pastors and elders to negotiate the maze of cultures, generations, taste and theology. And for the more practically inclined, music workshops and demonstrations of worship activities that involve the whole family.
Who said that children have to do one thing in worship and adults do a completely different and diverse thing? The more we can actually blend them together and create a sense of family and enjoyment and participation, I think the better off we are.
When 3 young men from the Solomon Islands found they couldn't afford the trip to the capital Honiara for a youth conference, they got thinking and paddling. Linton Vittora, an Adventist youth leader, decided to take his 2 nephews on a 20-day voyage to Honiara in a dugout canoe. Travelling over 400 kilometres with no engine or sail, they arrived at the youth meetings on time and in good health. They joined 700 other young people from around the country at the Solomon Islands' first ever Ambassadors Congress. And this week's special edition of Record focuses on our church. Sydney Adventist Hospital expands by 51 beds through the purchase of a nearby hospital. An old family friendship leads to the construction of a new church building. And Kiwi pastors ask, do you belong to an evangelistic church? In this edition, readers can learn more about how the church operates. Have you watched Francine Bell and Dr. James Wright, who join me on In Focus each week? You can watch the full half hour on Foxtel, Shine TV or Hope Channel, or watch any segment at www.record.net.au. Well, that's the news for this week. Thanks for joining me. I'm David Gibbons.